All right, welcome back, everyone. We're going to be taking a deep dive today into the IQ Ecosystem Report for November 2024. And let me tell you, there's a lot to unpack here. This isn't just your typical numbers rundown. We've got some really intriguing developments, including a huge GE announcement about IQ AI coming up on December 12th. Buckle up, because November was a wild ride for IQ.
It really was. What stands out to me is how IQ is strategically positioning themselves for mainstream recognition. Remember that F1 Grand Prix in Las Vegas? Well, amidst all the high-octane action, there was a strategically placed teaser for IQ AI near one of the busiest tracks.
Yeah, I saw that. You don't just stumble upon that kind of prime real estate at an event like that. Clearly, IQ is aiming to connect their tech with speed, excitement, and a much broader audience than just the crypto crowd. It makes you wonder what they have planned for this December 12th announcement.
Speaking of broader audiences, did you see the trading volume spike on December 6th? Over $500 million in just 24 hours? That's not just impressive, it's a signal that something big is brewing.
Okay, let's unpack this because I'm not a trader. What does that kind of volume tell us about IQ?
Well, it suggests a surge in interest from investors and traders. It wasn't just concentrated on one exchange either. We saw significant activity across major platforms like Binance and Upbit, indicating that this interest is widespread.
So even for those of us who don't spend our days glued to trading charts, this is a pretty big deal. It's like the crypto world is collectively holding its breath, waiting to see what IQ unveils.
Exactly. Now let's shift gears and talk about IQ GPT. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill chatbot. It's about instant personalized access to project information. 170 protocols integrated IQ GPT into their Telegram and Discord groups.
Well, 170. That's a lot of projects. Can you give us a sense of who some of these players are and why they're choosing to integrate IQ GPT?
Sure. We've got projects like Frax Finance tailoring the bot to their documentation, and others like Krex Dekusada, Grampus Depintech, and Swing.xyz are finding innovative ways to leverage IQ GPT for their communities. It's becoming a go-to solution for providing quick, relevant information in a way that's engaging and user-friendly.
It's like having a 247 research assistant right in your pocket. Speaking of accessible information, IQ Wiki is also seeing some serious growth with a diverse range of projects joining the platform.
Absolutely. In November, they welcomed Friend3 AI, a Web3 social platform, Orbler, a Web3 marketing platform, and Arcium, a platform focused on encrypted computations. This range of projects really highlights how IQ Wiki is becoming a central hub for cutting-edge developments across the entire blockchain space.
It's like having a constantly updated encyclopedia of the most innovative projects in blockchain all at your fingertips. I'm starting to see a pattern here. Instant access to information seems to be a recurring theme with IQ.
That's a keen observation. And this commitment to accessible knowledge was also on full display at Devcon 2024, one of the biggest blockchain events in the world. The IQ team wasn't just there to mingle. Andy Cho, their COO, gave a talk on the future of AI and zero-knowledge technology.
Okay, hold on. Before we go any further, can we rewind for a second? For those of us who might not be familiar with zero-knowledge technology, can you give us a quick breakdown of what that is and why it matters in this context?
Sure. Zero-knowledge technology basically allows you to prove, something without revealing the information itself. It's like being able to prove you have a key to a door without actually showing the key. This has huge implications for privacy and security, especially in the world of blockchain and cryptocurrency.
So by giving a talk on this topic at DevCon, IQ is positioning themselves as thought leaders in this emerging field.
Precisely. And they didn't stop there. Snow, their BD lead, also participated in an AMA with Prasaga, where she highlighted IQ Wiki and the potential of IQ's AI agents. They're actively engaging the community and shaping the conversation around AI and blockchain.
It sounds like IQ had a very busy and strategic November. And with that December 12th announcement looming, it seems like they're building towards something big. What do you think? Are they just building hype, or is there real substance behind it?
I think it's a bit of both. There's definitely a lot of excitement and speculation building around IQ AI, which is generating hype. But at the same time, their actions in November demonstrate a genuine commitment to building a robust ecosystem that prioritizes accessibility and innovation.
It's like they're laying the groundwork for something truly groundbreaking, but we'll have to wait until December 12th to see what that is.
Exactly. It's a delicate balance between generating excitement and delivering tangible results. But based on what we saw in November, I'd say IQ is well on its way to achieving both.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely intrigued. There's a lot more to uncover in this IQ ecosystem report for November 2024. So stick with us as we dive deeper into the details after a Well, actually, we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going.
You know, this whole idea of accessibility that you mentioned, it's not just about making information easy to find, it's also about making it easy to understand.
You're right. I remember seeing something about IQ doing a Glossary of the Weeks series on X.com. Tell me more about that.
Absolutely. They're breaking down complex blockchain and cryptocurrency terms in a way that anyone can grasp. Think of it like a cheat sheet for navigating the sometimes confusing world of crypto jargon.
Okay, so they were explaining things like...
They've covered things like delegated proof of stake, or DPoS, which is a consensus mechanism that some blockchains use to validate transactions. They've also tackled cold wallets, which are offline storage solutions for crypto, and the collateralization ratio, which is crucial in DeFi lending. They even dove into AI agents, which are becoming increasingly important in the IQ ecosystem.
So whether you're just starting out in crypto or you've been around the block, these glossaries offer valuable refreshers and insights. It's another example of how IQ is committed to empowering individuals with knowledge.
And that empowerment extends beyond just education. Remember that thread contest IQ hosted on X.com in November?
Oh yeah, where participants could win a share of $1,000 for creating insightful threads about IQ. Oh, that was a really clever way to engage the community.
It was brilliant. It wasn't just about promoting IQ. It was about encouraging people to think critically about the platform, its potential, and how it fits into the broader blockchain landscape.
And let's be real, who doesn't love a good competition, especially when there's prize money involved? But beyond the incentive, it really fostered a sense of community and shared purpose.
Exactly. IQ is building a community around its platform, not just a user base. And that's a powerful distinction.
Speaking of community, do you think the upcoming December 12th announcement will have a significant impact on how people perceive IQ and its role in the crypto space?
It has the potential to be a defining moment for them. Remember that $500 million trading volume spike we talked about? Well, it happened just days before the announcement. It makes you wonder if savvy investors were getting wind of something big and making their moves ahead of time.
So you're thinking that surge in trading activity could be directly linked to the anticipation surrounding the announcement?
It's certainly a possibility. Remember, we're talking about the potential convergence of AI and blockchain, two of the most disruptive technologies of our time. If IQ is truly onto something groundbreaking, it's no surprise that people are paying attention and positioning themselves accordingly.
That makes a lot of sense. It's like the calm before the storm. Everyone is waiting with bated breath to see what IQ unveils, and the stakes are high. They have a potential to not just ride the wave of innovation, but to become a driving force behind it.
What's fascinating to me is how IQ is approaching this challenge. They're not just focused on the technology itself. They're building a community, fostering education, and creating a culture of accessibility.
You know, it's funny. The more we delve into this November ecosystem report, the less it feels like a dry recap of data points and more like a story unfolding. We're seeing IQ's strategic moves, their commitment to community, and their ambition to bridge the gap between complex technologies and everyday users. And they're not doing it alone. Their community is right there with them, providing feedback, contributing ideas, and spreading the word. It's a powerful synergy that could have a ripple effect throughout the entire tech landscape.
What stands out to you the most about IQ's approach?
I think it's their commitment to transparency and education. They're not just building a black box and expecting people to trust them blindly. They're explaining what they're doing, why they're doing it, and how it can benefit everyone.
That's a great point, and it reinforces the idea that they're building for the long term. They're not just chasing short-term gains or hype cycles. They're laying the groundwork for a sustainable ecosystem that can empower individuals and drive real-world change.
Well said. So, as we wrap up this deep dive into the IQ ecosystem report for November 2024, I think it's safe to say that IQ is a project worth watching.
Absolutely. With their innovative technology, their commitment to community, and their bold vision for the future, they have all the ingredients to make a significant impact.
And if you want to stay up to date on their journey, especially with that December 12th announcement just around the corner, be sure to subscribe to their updates on Spotify and YouTube.
And don't forget to follow them on X.com, formerly Twitter, for all the latest news and insights.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.